guys, King Jad here, and welcome to my Save in Scotland FIFA 13 Career Mode series here. We're blitzing through the series for now, trying to catch up to where I actually am. But here's how things look so far for PSG. We're still top of the table by a single point, but Lille have that game in hand which could prove costly for us. I'm suspended for the game at home to Lyon, but I had nothing to fear as Ibra opens the scoring after just 18 minutes gone, and despite an equaliser from Gonalons, Ibra scores a minute later and Pastore grabs a goal too. Ibra completes his hat-trick with 10 minutes left to go, and the game ends 4-1. Lille dropped points too, which was excellent news for us, and I'm chosen to play against the oddly named Ajaccio. Anyways, I get a rare assist after just 13 minutes when my through ball finds Gamero, and his initial shot is saved, but he heads the lever into the net to put us ahead. Menez then smashes in from the edge of the area to double our lead before the half-hour mark, and lovely Lavezzi, who we don't see enough of in these games, adds a third with just 20 minutes to go, patient past the defence and smashing it in near post. I know I don't normally include things like good defending in the club games here, but I had to include this. Delort looks clean through and goal, but my last gas tackle was perfectly timed, and that prevented Ajaccio getting a consolation. Replay showed just how good that tackle was, taking the ball off his toes just in the nick of time. It was a thing of beauty. The game ends 3-0 to PSG, a well-earned 3 points and clean sheet to match. Let's not waste time though, next up is Auxerre. Sadly, Oliech turns me completely inside out, paces through and scores with just 7 minutes gone. Son of a bitch, done me in! And annoyingly for me, this game ends 1-0. That was a difference maker. PSG, consistently inconsistent, crashing to another defeat. So try and bounce back against Valenciennes, and we start strong this time as Gamero pops up to help the scoring, wriggling away from his markers and seeing his shot hit the post off the keeper and in. LOL, what a mad goal! Van der Wiel adds a second late in the game, and it ends 2-0 to PSG as we move closer to the title. I'm rested for the game of Nancy, or Nantes or whatever, but Gamero again scores a big goal for us after just 20 minutes gone. Janet equalises though with 5 minutes to go for half time, but Gamero scores a vital second goal after 50 minutes, which is just enough to secure the 3 points. Sacco picked up a knock which rolls him out for 9 days, but with me and Thiago Silva and Alex being available, it's not a huge loss, plus it's only 9 bloody days. Montpellier up next, and the table shows Bordeaux in second place as Lille kept dropping points everywhere. Sissoko scores Sissoko, for fuck's sake. Sissoko scores after just... for fuck's sake. Sissoko scores after just 5 minutes to give us a perfect start, and Pastore makes it 2-0 to this fantastic passing move 10 minutes before half time. The game ends 2-0, a comfortable win for us, but we won't be slowing down one bit with just 2 league games left, with us 3 points ahead of Bordeaux. We face Bordeaux in a title decider next, and Modeste scores before half an hour, as a brilliant through ball just picks him out. I was annoyed, but I had to admire that pass. PSG's response was instant, and who else but Gamero to get another crucial goal for us. The game ends 1-1 though, which means we are the champions of France! League 1 champions! But, wait a second. Why the fuck are Bordeaux celebrating? Hang on a second, stop guys, hang on. You didn't win the league, we fucking won the league, not yous. Stop fucking celebrating! You guys are fucking celebrating being fucking losers, cut out! Hang on a fucking, that's our fucking trophy! Get your fucking hands off it, what the fuck is going on here? Afterwards I'm able to confirm PSG are champions, thanks to this helpful news flash saying we are. I guess the game fucked up royally. It robbed me of my moment of seeing me celebrate a title victory. Bloody annoying though. Final game of the season, Lorient at home, should be a simple enough game, but then again, maybe not, as Sunu scores with just 2 minutes to go to win the game for Lorient. Ah well, fuck it. Season's over, we are champions, and we get news of Bayern Munich, my former club, winning the Champions Cup. Well done to them. The final league table saw us win by 2 points ahead of Marseille and Bordeaux, and the squad report shows how the team have improved over the season, myself included. But yeah, fuck us, I request a transfer. I'm weird, I know, but I feel my time at PSG was a bit frustrating with such an inconsistent team, and I feel I'd be better off elsewhere. PSG immediately granted my request as soon as this transfer window starts, and the first offer I get is from arguably the biggest club in the world. Barcelona! Now I know, man. Normally in a career mode, when you see someone play for Barcelona, it's boring. But this is me as a defender, remember. I'm not going to try and replace Messi or whatever being selected over him. Instead, I'll be kicking Puyol or Piqué to the curb. I instantly accept this move. It's huge wages as well and a tidy profit for PSG for selling me on. I feel like I'm now where I belong. I've got a great feeling about this move. I changed my style, shaving my face and growing my hair out once more a bit. The first friendly is against Newcastle and after that we play Palermo. Two tough looking games to test myself with my new teammates. We'll look at the squad report and a lot of the same faces are here, including the talisman that is Lionel Messi. And some new faces here as well, like Abel Hernandez as well as Nelson Oliveira. This guy's name is huge though. Alisson Wagner de Souza Nascimento. What a mouthful. Jakob is a fellow defender of mine, and Weiser and Fisher are also some unfamiliar faces in the squad. First friendly, Newcastle. This was such a contrasting experience for me as a player, especially in this team. Free movement is encouraged, and Fred scores after just 13 minutes to put us ahead. Newcastle grab a surprise equaliser when Vukic drills in a shot at near post. Not impressed at all with his backup keeper, Oiger. Valdez is a fucking poor keeper as well, but this guy Oiger sucks! It looks like it'll end in a draw, but Alex Song scores late on to grab a winner. And afterwards, we see news of Chicharito Hernandez being linked to us. He's currently at Juventus in this game. Anyways, I'm played against Palermo in the pre-season friendly, and Barca are awarded a penalty right at the start of the game, which Nelson Oliveira scores easily. It is soon 2-0 when Alex Song heads in, but Aqua scores a goal back in the 23rd minute. Despite this frantic start to the game, it actually ends 2-1 to Barcelona, another win under our belts. Barca also linked with Dortmund's what's his first name? Royce. What's Royce's first name? Who gives a shit? We're linked with Royce anyway. Barcelona have a final pre-season game against Saint Etienne. Oh boy, you know what that means. Aubameyang! Barca play a very strong squad for this game, and who else but Messi opens the scoring in the 19th minute. Fabregas makes it 2-0 with a scrappy header in the 73rd minute, and that is how this game ends. Personally, I feel all we need is a goalkeeper and we're ready for the season ahead. But we actually lose a player. Alex Song leaves to join AC Milan for £8.5 million. A bit of a sore loss in my opinion, as he was a good performer for us in pre-season. We do sign some random guy called Detafall, but we must focus on the Open League game in the season at home to Real Madrid. Jesus Christ, it doesn't get any bigger than this. Madrid have Edison Cavani up front for them, as well as the threat that is Ronaldo. Barca open the scoring though, Pedro after 33 minutes, and I fucking tried to headbutt the referee again. It's my tradition to try and headbutt the referee in the first competitive game for the club, I think. Pedro scores right on half time to double our lead, and amazingly we make it 3-0, Messi getting in the score sheet after an hour of a vicious strike. That is how this game ends, a dream competitive debut for me from a team perspective, beating our biggest rivals comprehensively. Top of the table immediately, and hoping to stay there for the whole fucking season. We're away to Real Sociedad next, and Messi is benched to give Nelson Oliveira a chance to shine. However, it's at the other end where the action is, and Zuratuza scores a scrappy goal after half an hour. At the start of the second half, Holman equalises for Barca, and Weiser puts us ahead in the 67th minute. It's a hard-fought victory, and Barcelona sign Mickley afterwards. Fantastic! Oh wait, not that Mickley. Not the wee Italian midget striker I'm fond of in all the team. It's a different Mickley, without a face. Balls. Bigger news is the last two Scotland qualifiers, Ireland and Sweden. This is fucking huge. One more league game before that though, then we focus on Scotland, so we're home to Mallorca, and Messi smashes in 42 minutes to put us ahead. That amazing wee midget scores again after an hour, turning inside and scoring with his weak foot. Thiago makes it 3-0 in the 90th minute, showing great strength and composure. Full time, 3-0, yay and all that, but it's time for Scotland. We'll be coming down the road. The transfer deadline day passes without incident, and then I give myself a random wrist tape. Random as fuck I know, but hooray for fucking wrist tape. It's time for the Ireland game. The table before the game shows Scotland top on 14 points here, right? Sweden are behind us on 13 points, as well as France. The Czechs are back in us big time, they're on 12 points. Ireland's form has been superb though, having gone their first 5 games pointless, they then won 2 and drew 1. After 6 minutes I block a shot to give myself an early rating boost, and then I win this tackle on Gibson in the 13th minute. Tragically, Mason scores for Ireland in the 45th fucking minute. I was marking 2 players, and the ball went to the one I wasn't marking. As things stand, fate might be out of our hands, especially with France beating Bulgaria and the Czechs beating Sweden at half time. Scotland responds strongly though, and James Forrest smashes a shot in 5 minutes after a break to level the game. Ireland were a different side to the one we faced earlier in the campaign though, and deservedly took the lead when McCarthy spun his marker and scored with just 15 minutes to go. After this, Griffiths comes on for Rhodes, and we need 2 big late goals. In the 80th minute, I went ahead to get my rating back up to 6, as it had dropped when conceding those goals. As time was running out, Scotland pushed forward desperately, and Forrest plays a diagonal cross at Griffiths, who heads it into the corner in the final minute. Last minute equaliser with rescue a point. Hampden goes crazy, but Scotland don't stop there. There's more drama to follow, as Griffiths continued his super sub routine by heading into the corner of the net of the last touch of the game. Hampden just went fucking apeshit. Allen's cross was perfect for Griffiths, who made himself an instant hero for the Scots, and the ref blew for full time, sealing a famous victory against the much improved Ireland side. The tables afterwards show Scotland top by a point ahead of France, as the Czechs were behind by 2 points. We are playing Sweden, the Czechs are playing France. I know at this point it's confirmed as well, we have qualified. It is impossible for Scotland to finish below second, but we still want to finish strongly, so we've travelled to Sweden with our tails up in jubilant mood, having made history. The Sweden game sucked. Elm scored a big goal for Sweden in the 64th minute. He tucked his shot away neatly, and that single goal was a difference maker. This match saw the Czechs beat France 2-0, which means the final group table saw Scotland finish in second, a point behind the leaders Czech Republic. A point ahead of France and Sweden as well. For we were in it's an incredible qualifying campaign. I'm knackered just looking back at it, but I couldn't believe when I was playing it. Somehow we got through it in second place against some very strong teams in there. No more being thought of as being plucky underdogs and being full of spirit but not having anything to fight for. No more being considered Bravehearts whatever in performance and and wondering what could have been. Right now we're not just thinking what could have been. Right now we're counting the fucking days until next summer when we face off against the best that Europe has to offer in the qualifiers, in the actual Euro competition itself. We're gonna go to the Euros and we're hoping to go all the way. This has been King Jad. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Peace out.